And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Just off the outside edge. And we are underway. Strike one.
1-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Inside, almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and that's the first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Sal Freeland digs in now.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back there. And it hits the fence. Frelick on his way to third. The relay, he is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, and jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Rhys Hoskins in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Hoskins with some impressive production lately.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Yelich goes. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And now it's William Contreras. Runner takes off. Strike in there to second, and that's not it. Yelich on third with two out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one carrying, and it hits the fence. Coming home. He will score. Now a relay to the plate.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Next to hit, Garrett Mitchell. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And Pablo Lopez will deliver.
That's a ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Two outs with a runner at third. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Twins coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy and our pitcher in this game, Brandon Woodruff.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Matt Wallner, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Wallner launched a homer in his most recent game. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Trevor Larnach. Woodruff, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
Byron Buxton, batting with one down, takes a strike. Wallner leads off first with one away. Fastball for a strike. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now the 0-1. High fly ball out towards left center. Mitchell sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding one. They trail it here. Top of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Lopez back to work. And ball one. Ortiz in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And the batter now, Andrew Monasterio. Lopez ready to fire now. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
This is Bryce Terang. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they lead by 4.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out.
You're out.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire out.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. He's safe. 3. 3. He's safe. 3. 3. He's safe. 3. 3.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 37, D.L. Hall.
3. 3. 3. 'You're out. 3.
'Now pitching for the Twins, number 66, Jorge Alcala.
'Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. Fastball is outside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And that misses. And it's 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So bases all loaded up. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. 1 for 3. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
There's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get...
Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. That's a little bit low. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
3-1.
The tying run at the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So next it's the Brewers. Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout. Pitching change here, Griffin Jacks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hoskins pushes it foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And delivers outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Hall back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Abner Uribe up and loosening in the pen. Ashby, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
This one popped up. Bovee puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose. Here and
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Inside, and that's ball 2. Foul ball.
Ball. 3-1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back at Target Field, we go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. Jax measures 6 feet 2 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. He's already homered in this game. And takes low for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Upstairs. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Bovee stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
3-0.
And there's the automatic. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. So they go quietly there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Back in Minnesota, ready for the bottom of the 8th. This is Willie Castro. Now fly ball to right center. Frelick after it. Brings it in. 1 down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and pinch running for the Twins, Harrison Bader. Now here is Ty France. Swings through that.
0-1. One ball, one
in the
strike.
dirt, blocked. Ow! He got him. What a throw.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First, you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
Frelick makes a nice running catch. Diego Cartaya, the new catcher now. Now the third baseman.
Number 62, Diego Cartaya.
Yohan Duran comes out trying to close it out.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
One catches the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one in triple digits.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
One and two.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's a little bit high, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Strikes him out with 102.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
He's 2 outs away. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. Duran is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
That one out to right. Walner makes the grab. 2 down. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. So last chance for the Brewers. Sal Frelick will hit next. And that one fouled off.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi.